Hey, my true seekers, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another segment. Guys, this right here, man, this is a lot. And I want to make sure that everything is good. So let me know, guys, if you can hear me real good. I don't see my mics in here, but let me do a mic check. Hey, embracement. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me real good because I was having problems with my mic trying to make sure that everything is okay. But guys, I mean, this is it. This is it. I saw all this right here in a dream. This is exactly why I had wanted to come on at 3 o'clock, but I wish I would have came and been obedient early this morning because I knew that Nature Boy, Eligio Bishop, I knew that he was going to do exactly what he did because he see that they are trying to give him a bad deal. They trying to give him a bad deal. And guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break it down because, like I say, in here is unapologetic and non-biased, and I'm gonna call it exactly like I see it. But this right here, this is it. And I know you guys saw where Nature Boy went ahead and made a phone call and talked to his wives about how all the stuff is happening. But I had a feeling that it was the judge that had COVID and Bishop, the way that he kept, pushing it and pushing it. I knew that, that he wanted her to know that, we shouldn't even have court because you got COVID, and you're supposed to be within the protocols, the guidelines. And she was trying to go all over the place and blah, blah, blah. But that's not it. That is not it, guys. But like I said, I saw all this right here in the spirit, and nobody can get mad because this man is fighting for his life. I'm not picking a side. I don't care how you see it. Like I said, I'm not condoning none of the stuff that Nature Boy did, but what he did is not what he's being charged for right now. And I want to play these clips, and I'm not even going to monetize this video because see, I know I got a bunch of haters. I know I have a bunch of haters, and you know how these people is. They like to go ahead and attack your channel, which this channel been attacked so many times, and I know exactly how YouTube work now. So try coming to me, okay? Try coming to me because I know exactly how things work. But nobody don't like the truth. But like I said, you are talking about someone life. I don't care if he's a narcissist. I don't care what he is. All I'm saying right now is that he deserved his day in court and have a fair trial, just like everybody else, just like everybody else. And I know, a lot of people don't like him, but it's not about you liking him. Yes, he did a lot of stuff, but like I say, you only can go by of what he's charged for. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to make it make sense, guys. I'm going to make this make sense. So before I continue with my commentary, guys, make sure go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for non-unapologetic content because I know it got a bunch of haters. I see, how they trying to unfollow, unsubscribe. But like I said, when it comes to my channel, this is what I like doing. This is my ministry, okay? I see Lynn is in the house. She says, hello, everyone. Starbucks said, don't the word says cousin nine. Okay, yeah, you got to be watchful how, but like I say, it is what it is. Embracement is in the house. She said, hello, Lady D. So, guys, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and play a lot of clips because I know when it comes to my people right now is what I call a show me state. But then again, the Most High God spoke to me. He said there and say, don't even say your people no more because not everybody's for you. Just because, we might have the same color, the skin color, but we not all kin folks, okay? Because we know we got a bunch of wolves amongst us. So I'm talking to the remnant. I am talking to the remnant. And also, let me go ahead and read this disclaimer right here, the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. For fair use is used permitted by copyright status that might otherwise be infringing. And like I said right here, guys, they only can go ahead and hold him for what he's being charged for. And we know we got a lot of haters, we got a lot of clout chasers out there, how they out there stalking these people, stalking the witnesses, throwing water. You don't know if it's water with the in that cup. We don't know what's in that cup, but yet you pouring all that stuff on these people, sitting there stalking them and all this right here. But I want you guys to see that this right here, like I said, the reason why I think, and I'm going to go ahead and give my opinion, the reason why I think that they don't want to let it go because they know they bit off a lie. They know that they bit off a lie because of all the stuff that was going out there with all the clout chasing. So they don't know what to do with this case. They really don't know what to do with the case. And that's why Bishop, that's why Nature Boy is so upset, because you got all the evidence. You got all the evidence just laid out there, but you don't want to play none of the stuff that is it that really happened, because you know good and well you would know that it's not what the alleged accuser had said. It was not what the alleged accuser had said. And I was on one of a blogger, and this is my first time ever went to his channel, but for some reason, I mean, something just, I mean, a notification, and I went on his channel, and this, I'm going to go ahead and play just a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk through it. And all, like I said, guys, this right here, this is for copyright. Copyright is fair use. This is within the fair use for research, and this is likely what we're doing. Okay, so let me see if I got the first one.
Beginning to attempt to have sex with her, and she told him no, but he continued.
Then he made love to me. He's looking me in my eyes and telling me this and that and third.
Right.
We made love.
Them motherfucking police lied.
And yeah, we did make love in that moment. And yeah, we did make love in that moment.
And now her duty is to be coached by the state, the prosecutors to corroborate whatever the police wrote. When this is her work, this is why you can't trust these police. This police writing it, the other one approving it, even though that other police had an opportunity to listen to what she was saying. And when she was sitting there being interviewed, I'm pretty sure they told her anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. That's why his attorney has not played this yet. This has to go in court.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, there and say, guys, you may not like Nature Boy, okay, but the accusations, what he is being accused of, guys, that is not it. I will fight for my life as well. Someone giving me 30 to life, knowing it's not what she went ahead and reported. She did, and she had a chance, just like this young guy said. And make sure you guys go and check out his channel, the donate channel. Please go and check him out. And I'm gonna make sure I donate to your channel. Trust me, I will absolutely do it. But it is what it is. And this is coming from a non-biased person, because I don't think that he knew too much when it comes to Nature Boy. I don't think that that's a part of, he comes on each and every day like everybody else, doing Nature Boy content. But yes, you're right. Shout out to donate. You're right. Shout out to donate. And he's coming from a non-bias. Like I said, you may not like this guy, but it is what it is. You are innocent until proven guilty. And I truly believe this is what this court system, this justice system is set up for, for you to sit there and present your case and make sure that it is fair. This guy know that, he's being railroaded. He knows that he's being railroaded. So let's go ahead and listen to some more. I see Linless says that this case should have never happened. All the evidence is online. The accuser should be charged with lying. Absolutely. And all the ones that sat there and presented all this stuff to the DA, and the way that the DA was sitting there, I don't know if it was a DA or it was a detectives, how they saying this guy's, and it's not the word verbatim, he should be off the street, and, saying all types of stuff. Nateri didn't go in and say none of this stuff. And just like this young guy said, donate show, make sure you go ahead and check him out. Just like he said, she was in a safe place. She was in a safe place because she was at the police station. So if she was in a safe place, she should have said whatever she needed to say. She even said, "Look, oh, now that you know who he is, I can feel comfortable." But still of all, she did not say he raped her. And this is not the first one that I wanted to play. I wanted to play this one last, but that's all right because I can close some of these tabs out anyway. So let's go ahead and play a little more. Ling Ling said that this case. Oh, okay, we read that right there. Let me make sure I pin this up. And also, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit my Cash App 985. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Cash App because like I said, guys, it may look easy, but this is not easy at all, especially when we got a bunch of clout chasers and haters try to come in and attack your channel, but you still pushing it because you standing on your truth. Okay. So let's go ahead and play a little more.
Ain't no, they not trying to play it. My nigga, this is the reason y'all got the search warrant. This is the reason y'all got the investigation and had this man locked up. What you mean I can't play it? That's a Brady violation.
And that's it. And they saying that, they don't want to present this in court. I would be mad too if I was Nature Boy. Because I'm not getting a fair trial. This right here should be presented in the court. And if it's not presented in the court, I'm just like Nature Boy. Fire my attorney and you go ahead and you try this case without me. I don't even want to be in the courthouse as well. Fire my attorney. And just take me out. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing because y'all already have y'all mind already made up. And let them go ahead and do their thing. But we already know he did not get a fair trial. They did not present all the evidence because all they want was the big fish. All we needed was a crack. We just needed somebody to say grape, which she did not say it. She did not say it. And you guys say, oh, am I defending Nature Boy? No, I'm defending the truth. I am defending the truth. Okay? If Nature Boy did it, if he did the crime, he need to do the time. But this right here is not it. And the reason why I think that they don't want to go ahead and let this go, and I'm going to say legend, I'm getting my opinion, okay? Because they bit off a lie and they thought that they had, just like Nature Boy said, some other stuff that, they can go ahead and pin on it. Like human trafficking. They probably say if he got all these people, these young girls and these young boys, following him and they all coming together, it got to be some kind of R. Kelly rings, some kind of, stuff going on. But they found nothing. They found nothing. So they knew if we let him go, just like he had said, they're going to have to pay him millions or billions of dollars. They're going to have to pay it. He even said there and put them out. You can go on this other guy channel, call himself Max World or whatever. He likes that thumbnail, $9 million or $9 billion. They know if they let him go, then they know that Nature Boy is going to come after them. But they thought that Nature Boy had some kind of human trafficking and doing some illegal drugs or whatever was smuggling, not knowing that the only reason why he's in where he's at right now because these overzealous, crazy, fanatic clout chasers couldn't take a black man, had all these women and these men flocking to them. And maybe just like one of the content creators said, maybe they was jealous. They was jealous because they was rejected. And like I said, guys, in here is real talk. In here, real talk. I saw all this in a dream, guys. I told you I am a true prophetess. I was going to come out and I'm not even going to mention the name, but I already had a telephone call and she know I said all this. When I say something, guys, you could go ahead and take it to the bank. You could take it to the bank. I knew that Nature Boy was going to come out because he know that this is not right. He's not getting a good deal. So let's hear some more. Even though this is not the one that I wanted to play as now, I wanted to save this one for last, but it is what it is, okay?
Interest of justice. Not only does Janae say they made love in the T interview, she also says it in this interview to the detectives.
Oh.
There are 3 times Janae mentions sex with Mr. Bishop. All 3 times will be played. The first time.
And that's when then he made love to me.
The second time.
And at this point, he's looking me in my eyes and telling me.
Okay, let me go ahead and say this right here. Then she sat there and say he looked at me in my eyes. And she didn't say, I just gave in because, I wanted to let him hurry up and do what he needed to do so I can, leave. She didn't say that. And she was right there in a safe place because she was talking to detectives. So if I would have told the detective, I said, he looked me in my eyes or I looked him in the eyes and, I wouldn't say we made love. I would sit there and say, I just went ahead and I just gave it to him because, I wanted to get out. But she didn't say that. So let me go ahead and play the other part, okay? And guys, make sure you go to his channel, the Donate Show, and watch the full content, okay? So you can watch everything because I'm playing just clips, okay? But
And I start crying
and hold on. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my playlist. But in the meantime, guys, if you want to hear the entirety of all this right here, go to the Donate Show. Okay.
That doesn't sound like she's
Hold on.
to the other room, and I start crying in his arms. That doesn't sound like she's in any danger to me. The next point is also on the fourth line reading. She stated Mr. Bishop began to attempt to have sex with her, and she told him no, but he continued.
Then he made love to me. He's looking me in my eyes and telling me this and that and third.
Right.
We made love.
Them motherfucking police lied.
And yeah, we did make love in that moment. And yeah, we did make love in that moment.
And now her duty is to be coached by the state, the prosecutors to corroborate whatever the police wrote. When this is her, this is why you can't trust these police. This police writing, the other one approving it, even though that other police had an opportunity to listen to what she was saying. And when she was sitting there being interviewed, I'm pretty sure they told her anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. That's why his attorney has not played this yet. This has to go in court. Ain't no.
Absolutely, guys. Like I say, hands down. She had all the opportunity, the alleged victim, she had all the opportunity to say the truth because she was protected. She was at the police department. She was around detective. But I want to know how they was able to get a search warrant when this girl nowhere in the police report ever said that she was great. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. And that's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. Because we already know. Oh, hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, guys. I am back, and I apologize for pronouncing his name wrong. His name is Donat. Okay, the Donat Show. I'm saying the Donate Show is Donat Show. Like I said, with this Southern accent, I'm not ashamed. Okay, it is what it is. I blame that on the Europeans as well. They stripped us of everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue playing some more. But his show is called the not show. Okay, this is my first time ever seeing any of his content. Okay, so I apologize again, but make sure you go and check out his channel. Okay.
Oh, ain't no, they not trying to play it, my nigga. This is the reason y'all got the search warrant. This is the reason y'all got the investigation and had this man locked up. What you mean I can't play it? That's a Brady violation.
Interest of justice. Not only does Janae say they made love in the T interview, she also says it in this interview to the detectives.
Oh.
There are 3 times Janae mentions sex with Mr. Bishop. All 3 times will be played. The first time.
And that's when then he made love to me.
The second time.
And at this point, he's looking me in my eyes and telling me
to the other room, and I start crying in his arms. That doesn't sound like
and telling me this and that and third.
Right.
We make love.
Them motherfucking police lied.
And yeah, we did make love in that moment. And yeah, we did make love in that moment.
And now her duty is to be coached by the state, the prosecutors to corroborate whatever the police wrote. When this is her, this is why you can't trust these police. This police writing it, the other one approving it, even though that other police had an opportunity to listen to what she was saying. And when she was sitting there being interviewed, I'm pretty sure they told her anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. That's why his attorney has not played this yet. This has to go in court. Ain't no they not trying to play it. My nigga, this is the reason y'all got the search warrant. This is the reason y'all got the investigation.
Absolutely.
And had this man locked up. What you mean I can't play it? That's a Brady violation.
Not only does Janae say they made love in the T interview, she also says it in this interview to the detectives.
Oh.
There are 3 times Janae mentions sex with Mr. Bishop. All 3 times will be played. The first time.
And that's when then he made love to me.
The second time.
And at this point, he's looking me in my eyes and telling me,
like I say, guys, this is it. It doesn't matter how we try to, spin the narrative. This is it. Hey, Lodge, I see my girls in the house. Logical speak. Yes, but this is it, guys. You cannot say, that this guy does not deserve a fair chance. And the minute when you guys saw how he was looking and making a mockery of how he was looking, let it been you. You probably wouldn't just be looking. Your tail probably would be cutting up because you are facing 30 to life. For what? Like I said, we do understand. And I've been going back and forth with this all day. We do understand what the stuff that they say that he did. But the thing about it is that they did not go to the authorities. They went on social media. They went to bloggers. But we talking about right now, all the stuff that is happening right now with the alleged accuser. They say she said, this girl did not say it. Guys, this girl did not say it. You have the report right there. You listening to it. Nowhere in that report, in her statement, that she said that he sat there and raped her. She said we made love, and you trying to say, oh, this is a part of the cult way. The cult way, they say making love. But she had the opportunity, just like this little young fella has said, that he said she was in a safe haven. She was around detective, but nowhere in a statement that she said she was great. They were saying all types of stuff, just like the T was saying all types of stuff. But she stayed to her story.
A part of me just gave it to him because I did, still care for him.
Now, right there, she said a part of her just gave it to him because she still felt in love with him. She was in love with him. Now, most people that is victim, they'll say, well, I gave it to him because I just wanted to let him do what he needed to do so I can get the heck out of that house. But she said the reason why she gave it to him because she still cared for him.
Oh yeah, no, girl, no.
Let's play that again. Let's play
this and that and third. We make love.
Once again, she states we make love. Here's the third time.
And a part of me just gave it to him because I did, still care for him.
Oh yeah, no, girl, no, sister girl.
He says this, but the detective's case notes, arrest warrant, and affidavit were completely different.
Oh yeah, that's a Brady violation right there. She said it. You can't say the police, you safe. You're not there. You're going to the law enforcement agency to help save you, and you tell them you made love and we made love. And I think he still cared for me. You sound like a scorned woman.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Starbucks, long as she keep it on topic, you don't have to block her. Even though she said Nature Boy going to hell, that's her opinion. Okay, like I said, we're not here to sit there and it's their opinion. Long as you don't come for me. Now, if she would have said I'm going to hell, I'm gonna say, look, we both gonna be there. Okay. But like I said, she kept it on, topic. So she's still on topic when she sat there and say that Nature Boy, is going to hell. But like I said there and say, we all have to work out our own soul salvation in fear and tremble. It's quick for us to sit there and see a speck in somebody else's eye when we got a whole daggone pole in our eyes, and like I say, let them say whatever they say, because nobody have a heaven nor a hell to put no one in. Not in here. We all have to work out our own soul salvation, and we don't have the power to lay it down, and we definitely don't have the power to raise it back up. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue playing some more.
Woman scorned. That's what it is. She said it. Sorry.
To what Noel states.
She said it in what was the basis of obtaining the affidavit and the warrant to arrest him.
Okay.
She said
it here. Oh, she said that I'm going to hell with my daddy. Yeah, block her. Let me go ahead and get her off. Let me go ahead and get her off. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Keep it on topic. We're gonna go ahead and ban you. You don't. We don't have it in here, honey. It's grown folks in here. Only grown folks. Like I said there and said, we can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Yeah, I want clicks. Yeah, I want likes. But if I got to get your click and your like and have your tail to come in and be nasty in this channel, then you better go with the rest of the haters. And that's real talk. We don't play that. We don't even care. We be here by ourselves. It could be 2 or 3. God is still in the midst. You don't have the power to do anything. So if anything, you better go and work out your own soul salvation, and in fear and in trembling. And that's real talk. So let's go ahead and play this again. I like this.
And I think he still cared for me. You sound like a scorned woman. A woman scorned. That's what it is. She said it. Sorry.
To what Noel states.
She said it in what was the basis of obtaining the affidavit and the warrant to arrest him. She said it in the interview. Yeah. Now this whole grape charge, based on this alone, do I believe he did some other things and this? They're That's reaching with this. He coerced her to do this because there was no coercion in the police station when her initial statement was that we made love. We did it. We made love.
Absolutely.
And now she getting attention that she would have never gotten off of Nature Boy by continuing to say certain things to paint him into this light. So yeah, she said we made love, y'all. I gotta go by what she said. She said they made love. That's not no grape. Sorry.
And that's how I said it. See, you guys wanted to come down on me and say that I'm being favoritism towards him. No, like I said, if you do the crime, you do the time. When I went through all this stuff with my business, when I was fighting to try to save my business, I had to go through the process. And whatever happened, I had to take accountability. So all I'm saying, if you put yourself in that position, then you're going to have to take at least some accountability. Now, because just like the little young guy said, and make sure you go ahead and check out his channel. But just like the young fella said, guys, he said that is not it, because she had all the opportunity to say whatever happened to her while she was in that police station. And the thing about it is that I don't know how they was able to get a warrant, a search warrant on what she had gave these people. I don't know how. And that's why I say that's why most likely they kept Nature Boy, in jail, and the feds did not take this case because the feds know that most likely if they had anything that was dealing with human trafficking, or anything that's drug smuggling or something like that, most likely the feds would have went ahead and took that. But like I said, you can't sit there and accuse someone of something that he did not do, or something that child did said that she did not say that. And maybe now, she's pumping it up because all eyes on her now. But like I say, karma is real. Karma is very, very real. And you have to make sure that you be careful, how you sit there and allow your goods to be even spoken of just because fame and fortune, and because you got these naysayers. These people don't care for you. You think that these people care for you? The T wouldn't, if she really cared for you, she wouldn't have kept you on her channel for 6 whole hours. If anything, she would have made sure that she had you in a safe haven, had a nice roof over your head, and make sure that you was protected. These people did not care for her. These people only was crowd chasing, and they wanted Nature Boy. All they thing was is let's go ahead and get Nature Boy. Let me read some of the comments, and also I got something else I want to play for you guys. And like I said, I went ahead and I put my copyright, in case y'all guys want to come and attack this channel, but I'm not even going to monetize this. Starbucks lover says shout out to yes, make sure shout out to him. Yes, make sure you guys go and check out his channel, because I was calling him donate, but make sure you go ahead and check out his channel. Tracy Meek said, nope, she said, made love plain as clear. Absolutely. And that's the reason why this guy is upset. This guy is upset. You will be upset too if you know that the evidence is plain as day. Plain as day. And the first thing everybody will say, well, she was brainwashed. Well, she had the opportunity when she was in the police station and talking to detectives. She had the opportunity to say how she feel, but she said that we made love. She didn't say that, oh, I'm going to sit there and make love with him and just to hurry up so I could get the heck out of this house. But no, she said she couldn't resist because she was a sucker for love. But guys, this is reaching right here. This right here is reaching. Let me see what Lodge say. Lodge say, will his lawyer play, I don't know what she meant, plat the her full tape, play the full tape in the court. That's what he's trying to get. He's trying to get his attorney to get the judge, to play this in court. And if I'm not mistaken, it sounds like they don't want to play this. They don't want to play the recordings of what had happened to lead him up into where he's at today. But no way in the world that this right here, guys, the what we got clear as day is not it. These people was reaching, and the reason why they was reaching because they wanted the big fish. They wanted the big fish, and when they got the big fish, they found out that all the stuff that they was trying to sit there and pin on this guy, they couldn't find it. But he say, she say. We got people, that's been in this cult for like day one, saying that, they blaming him just because they had to poop in the ground in nature. Well, you was going to poop in the ground. You know that you wasn't going to a 5-star hotel. These people act like they was going to a 5-star hotel. You was going into nature. You was going into nature in the middle of a jungle. So quite obvious you was going to poop and pee and do things on the outside because you was connecting to nature. But they was trying to demise and demonize everything to make this guy look like a monster. Like I say, he did a lot of stuff. But this right here is not it, guys. This right here is not it. So I don't know if you guys know Indisputable channel. Make sure you go check his channel out as well. I see my girl, Country Girl, is in the house. Hey, Country. How are you doing? Let me go ahead and play this right here. I want to play this right here. His name is Dr. Richard, and his channel is Indisputable. Let's go ahead and play this because I'm trying to let you guys see we got so much stuff that is going on out there. So much stuff that is going out there in the real world. But yet we are concerned and focusing and putting our energy on grown adults, people that chose to follow a man, people that chose their own path. But yet we got children, small children is being recruited. We're going to play this right here. Small children that is recruited in a Nazi camp so they can sit there and try to start a race war. And we talking about children, teenagers. Let's go ahead and play this right here. Logical Speak said, I heard his phone call today. He said he is not a cult leader. No. See, the reason why they want to go ahead and say cult, like I say, anything that we talk about, you know, are words that we use because, you know, they figure that, you know, we got to sit there and line up with them. So when you mention certain words, just like if you mention certain words when you're talking to the Jews people, they gonna label you as anti-Semitic. All that is a way to shut you up. So if they can label him and attach him to cult, then they're gonna sit there and that's the demonized because you know right here when it comes to the United States, we frown on cults, you know, because they hate to see when we come together, okay? But let's go in and let's play this right here right quick. Let's play this right quick.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bullpen.
Rights are human rights. Women rights are human rights. Women rights are human rights. Women rights are human.
We have on the program investigative reporter from Raw Story who wrote this amazing piece, great investigative work about how neo-Nazi groups are training children for a race war, basically, in the United States of America.
Let's stop right here. Did you hear it? Did you hear this right here? We have a neo-Nazi group training children, training teenagers for a race war. I'm talking about teenagers. Where's the outcry on that? Where's all these clout chasers? Why they don't investigate stuff like this? This is what I'm going to start doing. Oh, I know you don't want to hear this. Watch you see the numbers start dropping. I got 14 people right here in the house right now. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, or however you feel. Or if you feel that this right here is not the content for you, your ears are bleeding, then why don't you leave? But if I got 14 people right here now that's in here, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos. Because in here, like I say, this is information. This is not no reality show. This is dealing with people's lives. And I'm going to start doing my content. This is what I'm going to start investing in. Because we got too much stuff out there where these people are working overtime on us. Working overtime on us. But yet we worrying about grown people. Grown people made a choice to follow a man in the middle of nowhere. That's their choice. Somebody got to take accountability. Somebody got to take accountability. So make sure you go and check out, which I'm gonna leave that also into the playlist. Indisputable. His name is Dr. Richard Ritchie. So let's go ahead and play some more because we are dealing with children right here. But where's the outcry? If you want to see people off the streets, you want to see streets clean, then like I said, let's go and find these people that's trying to recruit babies. Let's go ahead and play this.
Happening inside of these neo-Nazi groups, and how did you gain such significant access to be able to document all of this?
Well, what's happening is a lot of online radicalization. Adolescents, teenagers, white boys who are feeling alienated from society and getting radicalized by others who are older, and then in turn radicalizing younger people. And they are steeped in this toxic internet culture of gore and racism and violence, and then they are encouraging each other to commit crimes and propaganda vandalism to prove their commitment and escalating to more violent activity.
This is a great piece of investigative work. Inside the neo-Nazi hate network, grooming children for a race war.
Now, see, where's the outcry? We got grown up people, racist people, neo-Nazis, grooming teenagers for a race war. But yet you guys so invested in grown people where you rather sit there and go out there as an angry mob and cause all types of violence and go against the court of law over people that made a choice. Make a choice. They made a choice. Starbucks says some folks are not ready for this type of teaching. Absolutely. They're not ready for it. But the Most High God say, tell it to them anyway. That's why I say I'm not going to say my people anymore. And every time when I say my people, correct me, guys, because I'm talking to just a small remnant. Not everybody going to be able to catch a hold on this right here. Because see, while we out there sitting there trying to put our foot on our brothers and our sisters' neck, these people are working behind the scene, plotting how to sit there and erase you, take you completely out. But you take your heads and you stick it in the sand. But soon in a minute, when you see one of our silly sheeps do something, we want to take them and we want to hand them over to Babylon, to the system. He right. This is a corrupted system. It's corrupted. It built off of a corruption. How this country was built off of blood and sweat of our ancestors. But like I said there and say, we going after the wrong people. We got people, racist people, grown people, sitting there recruiting teenagers off of social media, putting them in camps and teaching them how to sit there and take these silly sheeps out. Make it make sense. A logical speak said the feds will have to plant and inform in the group in order to get someone to testify against the group. This guy that's talking right now, he was an investigator. He pretended that he was a soccer player, and he got a lot of information, and that's how he was able to get in. But let's go ahead and play some more. And guys, make sure you go and check out Indisputable. Go ahead and check out his channel as well, okay?
By Jordan Green, investigative reporter. Oh, I got to ask you about law enforcement and potential involvement because I got to say it, dear brother. If these were Black children engaged in this kind of activity, the conversation will be about gangs, how we got to make an example out of them, how we have to break this up, how we got to stop this from happening, et cetera. DAs would hold press conferences. Sheriffs would say, not in my town. Governors would talk about how they're tough on crime. But none of that has been the reaction yet. So have you seen, or has anyone from law enforcement contacted you to say, we want this information?
And you see, they're not going to say that. Now, you heard what he said. He said, let it would have been Black kids. Let it would have been Black kids. If it was Black kids that would be out there, trying to start a race war. We got grown people recruiting these people off the internet. You would see every enforcement on CNN, on Fox News, and we would see our own people coming on, making YouTube videos about how these Black thugs, because that's what they call us anyway. You see what I'm saying? Starting a race war, starting a gang, these gangs. But you don't hear nothing about this. You don't hear nothing. See, when they do something, all you hear is crickets, crickets, crickets. But let it be our people. But the reason why, because that's the way that we was taught. We was taught to sit there and put our foot on our own brother and our own sister's neck. That's why I say we got to break these generational church chains. We got to break these generation curses because they're not going to do this to their people. We got a man right now is sitting facing life. And just because we don't like him, but yet we slumped on this man's page from sun up to sundown. And just like I had reported, this guy was making money and he was making big money. This guy made almost $56,000 just on Beagle Alive, not mention all other donations that he was getting. This guy was entertaining you. This guy had a whole production team. Did we like what he was doing? No. But when I didn't like it, I turned the TV. But still of all, that is not what he's being charged for. He is charged for holding someone against their will and also for the grape. But nowhere in this girl's testimony, nowhere in her statement, she said that this man raped her 3 times. And if you go and if you know anything about sports in baseball, 3 strikes you out. She had 3 opportunities to tell the detective that this man raped her. She said that we made love. She said we made love. I would have said, well, I know that now I know I'm protected. I made love with him because that's what he told me to say, made love. But I did it because I wanted to hurry up and get out that house. But she didn't say that. She said, we made love. And I wrapped my legs around him. That's what she said. So guys, like I said, this right here, this is not it. And I don't know how people can sleep at night. How could you sleep at night? Because this is not justice. This is not justice when we know where the real enemies are out working overtime on us, seeking whom they can devour. But this is not it. Country girls say, I catch the replay later. Everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, country girl. Thank you for coming in. Also, Logical Speak says he's correct. If they were black kids, the Eds would find a member of the group to testify against the black group. Oh, they would have been shut that down. Like Natureboy, his women and members are testifying against him. And the thing about it is that we got our people. Like I said, I'm going to stop saying our people. I'm going to say silly sheeps. We got these silly sheeps going in front of the courthouse, threatening these people. Just look at that, a mob going in front of the courthouse because they felt like they need to help the court to crucify him when the real enemies out there coming together and not one pin drop about it. You don't hear not one word about it. And you won't hear it not from us. But guys, this is not it. But karma is going to, I promise you, one thing about karma knows your address. And you're going to reap what you sow. You will reap what you sow. Because most of all this stuff that's happening right now is because these people thought that they were celebrities. These people thought that they were celebrity and all eyes on them. This is the time she's going to shine. Because she even talked about she needs to shine. Her light shines bright. She said that's the reason why she left out the house, because she had to cater to Queen Malia. But she knew that her light shines brighter than Queen Malia. She was not going to bow down to Malia when she should have been a queen. And when she wasn't a queen, what a scorned woman does. They tear the entire house down. That's what I call a dancer in distress. A dancer in distress. And that's real talk. Country Girl says, great content. Got to go and shop for dinner. See you later. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for coming in. And Starbucks said, Jesus, this is too much. Yes, it is too much. It's too much. But the thing about it is that we got to fight white supremacists on one hand, and we got to fight our own people on the other hand. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But we got a lot of stuff that we can put all our energy on besides trying to sit there and worry about grown people that made a decision to sit there and follow a man in the middle of nowhere. That's their choice. That is their choice. I don't give a care if you get 101 witnesses to come on and say, yeah, he did it. Yes, he did it. He did this to me. He did. That's not what he's charged for. That's not what he's getting life for. And you trying to tell me that you're going to make a mockery just because this man was looking back and looked like he was stressed out? You'll be stressed out too if you are facing life. That's why I was kind of disappointed when I saw one of the content creators that they allow her to play the trial on her channel, Nick at Night. I was kind of disappointed because, you know, she's saying, look how scared he is. Look how he's looking back. You will look back. You will look scared too. If you are facing life and you knowing good and well that the stuff that you are being accused of, that is not it. That's not the way that the law works. The court of law does not work like that. They only can hold you for what you did into that state of Georgia. They cannot hold you of what they are saying that you did out there in the middle of nowhere in the jungle. They can't do it. And I know when it comes to the state of Georgia, I know it's a very red state. I don't care how red, how racist they are. Like I said, the whole world is watching. And I don't know if you guys have followed me. Some of you guys knew because I have picked up a lot of new people. But I told you this year right here, we are sitting on the judgment seat. We are the ones that's sitting on the judgment seat, and the entire world is watching. So make sure that you give a good report, because you're going to have to answer for all the stuff that you have done. And just like someone came on and said that I'm going to hell with Natureboy, like I said there and say, Satan is not going to cast out himself. You will never, ever catch Satan to cast out himself. Just like you would never see white supremacists trying to sit there and cast out their own people. They're not going to sit there and put their own people in jail or shine the light on their own people, because they felt that that cage was made for you and I. That's why we got a former president of the United States got a whole laundry of lists of stuff that he have done and still was able to be the president of the United States, and might be again, because like I said, they, in their eyes, they do no wrong. In their eyes, they do no wrong. But let you do it. Let it would have been President Obama. He would have never got away with half of the stuff that Donald Trump got away with. Just like with this little young neo-Nazis, they are grooming them. You think that if we sat there, we got militants, the Black Panthers and people that come in and trying to recruit young teenage kids? Right there, that's a felony. That's against the law. They would have been under the jail. But first of all, you know, we know it would have never got that far. But the sad thing about it, guys, and I got 8 more minutes. I got 6 more minutes. The sad thing about it is that we won't say not one thing. We won't say not one thing. But you're going to have to answer for it one day. Because one thing I know, that you reap what you sow. And when it come back to you, you may not be able to handle it. So keep laughing. Keep making a mockery. Because one day you're going to have to sit in that judgment seat. And you're going to have to give accountable for your own actions. So you have to be careful how you put your mouth on people. because there's life and death that's in the power of the tongue. Because we live in a society, the type of world where we call good evil and evil good. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Like I said there and say, we talking about people's lives now. I'm not worrying about all the other stuff because he's not accused for that. I watched almost the same stuff that you watch. And if I haven't watched it, I'm pretty sure that it have a video out there because his life was an open book. His life was an open book. They really didn't even need no witnesses because all they had to do is just play the tapes. People was watching this man every move from sun up to sundown, where they so obsessed with this man, where now they needs to go to the courthouse and be the judge, the jury, and the executor, where they do not want this man to have a fair trial. And like I said, guys, in here is real talk. I can't compromise because I have to give a report. But this is not it. Stop allowing these people to demonize our people, because we are some loving people. We are some loving people, and everything that we are doing today, these silly sheeps, is because we was taught. Because everywhere they went, they caused havoc. Everywhere they went. That's why when God raised up us again, they only can watch from a distance. Because everything that they touch, it become pure hell. That's why I say you have to be careful how you cast your pearls to swines. Because I truly believe that our people, we going to rise up, but it's going to be some silly sheep that's going to be left behind. Not everybody can go with us because we got a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. They might look like us, they might talk like us, but they're not for us. They are what I call Negro peens. Negro peens. Still sitting on the plantation. That's why they can focus on somebody else's life, because see, they don't have a life. They miserable. They lonely. So if I can go around and try to sit there and cause all types of havoc in somebody else's life, then people gonna start looking at me, because they don't get that attention. They don't get that attention until they start tearing down. But you're going to have to answer for it. And this is not taking sides. This is not taking sides at all. This is standing on the truth. This is standing on the truth. You know good and well, if they had something on this man, nowhere in the world, they would be trying this trial in the state of Georgia. The feds would have took this. The feds would have took over that case. They thought they had another Ari Kelly. But they couldn't find nothing on him. So let's go ahead and let's get him with this R charge. But we got this girl, her testimony, where nowhere in this testimony that she said this guy raped her. So like I said, guys, if I was Natureboy and I saw it in the spirit way before he made a phone call to his wives, I saw it in the spirit. And next time when God starts showing me things in the spirit, I don't care if it's 3 o'clock, I don't care if it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to come on and I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to say what thus says the Lord. This man is fighting for his life. But I'm here to tell you right now, Natureboy, you're not in it alone. Because there are prayer warriors. There are people fighting right now on your behalf. Because we know that them demons had bit off a lie. And we learn from our mistakes. And I pray next time, whatever you do, don't let these people sidetrack you from your mission. Because God say greater works that you shall do in his name. And the only reason why they don't want to let you go, because they are embarrassed. They are embarrassed. because they bit off a lie, and that's real talk. So, guys, on that note, I'm gonna talk to you later. Like I say, it is what it is. So, this is it. Like I said there and say, these people at this younger generation right here, they're not just gonna lay down like our forefathers did and let these people railroad on them. All eyes are watching. All eyes are watching because we are now in the judgment seat, and you're going to have to give a good report. You're going to have to answer for it. And that's real talk. So, guys, thank you for coming on. Make sure you go and check out this channel. These two channels that I went ahead and showed you some clips. Make sure you're watching the fullness, and also I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my playlist. So again, guys, thank you for coming on to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D.